In the village of Reby, there lived a poor husband and wife named Ijaku and Omaku, who lived in the village of Reby with their only son named Oja. Ijaku had been blind for a very long time and was taken care of by her husband and her only son, Oja. Omako was a very nice man. He looked exactly like his son. He had a good heart. He treats everyone in the village nice. His wife Ijako has been blind immediately after giving birth to their only son, Oja. They were so poor that they hardly feed. Omako sells goats in their village market. The whole village known them as a very poor, wretched family. Even when Omako was selling goods in the market, they hardly fit 2 square meal in a day. One day, Omako came back from the market. He complained to his blind wife and son that he was not feeling strong. It was so serious that Omako did not wake up to the next day and died in the middle of the night. And that was how Oja and his blind poor mother started suffering. The village folk spoke harshly of them, for their poverty was apparent, and the villagers, who had never known hardship, succumbed them. Ijaku's blind made it difficult for her to contribute to their meager existence, and Oja's humble efforts barely kept them afloat. Oja was a very hardworking boy. He was obedient and nice to everyone. He worked tirelessly, taking on every small job available. He was a kind-hearted soul, but his circumstances often made the subject of pity and derision. The village, the villagers, content in their own comfort, whispered cruel things about the mother and the son. Oja continued to work hard to take care of his poor blind mother and himself. It was a very difficult moment for the mother and son. The villagers despised them, calling them names. They believed their misfortune was the result of their own failing and avoided them whenever possible. Oja and his mother, his blind mother, was living like a visitor in their own village. The whole villagers treat them badly to the extent want them to leave the village or die mysteriously. Sometimes Oja will come back from work without getting a menial job that will feed them for the day. They had no friends. Families despised and rejected them, saying they were cursed. This continued to happen for a very long time in the village of Iribe. One day, Oja came back from his normal routine job and called his mother Ijaku to question her why their own condition like this. And Ijaku encouraged his son and told him that he should take the word the way he saw it, that one day that the God they serve will remember them. One fateful evening, as Oja was walking in the village square, he encountered a wealthy and respected man named Ikemba. Ikemba had to come to the village for business, and his arrival was met with awe. His wealth was evident in his clothes and the elegance of his carriage. Observing Oja's hard work and the state of his mother's house, Ikemba felt a pang of sympathy. Ikemba approached Oja and struck up a conversation. Oja was so surprised to see a wealthy man like Ikemba once in his life talking to him. Ikemba learned of the hardship that Oja and his poor mother faced. He was deeply moved by the son's devotion to his blind mother. He felt pity for the poor boy. When Ikemba was having a discussion with Oja, he noticed that Oja was not only hardworking, but also a brilliant boy who was so unfortunate to be born in the family of poverty. Recognizing an opportunity to make a difference, and Ikemba decided to help them. The next day, Ikemba visited Ijaku and Oja humble home. With kindness and respect, he offered them substantial sum of money, explaining that he wants to help them establish a business. Ikemba has seen potential in Oja's spirit and determination and believed that with the right resources, he could thrive. Oja was initially hesitant, but soon saw the potential of the opportunity. With Ikemba's financial support, he opened a small but promising trade shop. The business quickly prospered thanks to Oja's hard work and dedication. He was determined not to waste the opportunity given to him. As Oja's business flourished, so their lives flourish. They move into a larger, more comfortable home. And Ijaku's days of hardship came to an end. She lived in a relative comfort, cared by her only son, and surrounded by a positive environment. Their word of transformation spread throughout the village. The once distant villagers who had once succumbed them now came in droves to visit the successful business and witness the success story firsthand. They were fascinated by the remarkable change in Oja's fortunes and the grace with which Ojiako had faced her adversities. One day, Ojiako woke up from sleep and raised up her two hands up to thank God for his mercy upon her life and that of her son. She was so grateful to God Almighty for the breakthrough. Ikemba's act of kindness had not only changed their lives, but had also altered the villagers' perception of them. The once derided mother and son were now respected and admired, and their story became a lesson in compassion and the power of second chances. Oja was so grateful to God because nobody ever imagined that their life would ever change to this extent. He also not forgot the generosity that had lifted them from their hopeless condition, and he continued to flourish. He had never taken his success for granted. He often spoke of Ikemba with gratitude, and he used his newfound wealth to support other less privileged souls in the village, ensuring that the cycle of kindness continued. And this is how Oja's story was spread through the village of Iribe. The legacy of Ijaku and her son Oja's story was spread through the whole village and in generations to come. Guys, what do you learn from this beautiful story? I hope that you learned something from this story. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel at African Tales by Ifenkili. Like and share with family and friends, and turn on your notification buttons. And stay tuned for more amazing and mind-blowing story coming your way next time. Guys, remain blessed. Bye.